Okay. Anyway, uh, hello everyone. Yes, it is late, and I don't care. I have some time, and I want to finish Mystery of the Druids, so I'm gonna stream. That's all I need. Anyway, and yes, I do think we'll be finishing Mystery of the Druids today. At least I hope so. Unless there's gonna be something really fucking stupid and things are gonna go much, much longer than I expect, then I'm fairly certain we'll finish Mystery. Anyway, hope all of you have had a fantastic Kinder Egg day and ate enough chocolate, but not too much. Anyway, the outro is quite meta. Totally real Finland becomes real when the stream starts. Yeah, exactly, and that's the whole point of the thing, kinda, because it fits the very meta narrative thing, and also it's just as fucking table. I need to tweak my camera at some. Not right now. And it also fits the whole thing how it works in the movie. Anyway, haven't bloated up to fill your entire room yet, so not enough chocolate right now. Well, hopefully you will have enough time to actually manage that, because that would be something worth seeing. But anyway, without any further ado, let's start up the game. Main screen. Turn on. Alright, audio is on. Now, since I'll be completely honest, I was very fucking tired when we last got here. So I do want to explore these rooms again, since I was really fucking tired. See, I didn't even notice this before. There are two different directions I can go to here, aside from that. There's the thing.
Oh well, bad luck.
Looks like one of those things up there, except this one's broken. That one's not. How you doing, Zachary? Okay. How comes the question? Which one do I have to move? I'll write these down. Third rung, second rung, 1, 2, 4. First or the second? Third. Final one. Fifth. Alright. I have no idea what that is, but I know that we've seen a similar one up there in the monastery. Let's go back there. Now, am I gonna have to go through the maze? Thank fuck no. I was mildly worried that I'd actually have to go back to the maze. Thankfully, I have the solution written down now because we solved it the last time, but it still would have been arse to just have to redo the whole thing. Oh, hi. You're here.
Maglor, there you are. Where have you been?
I have been conferring with my brothers. Our situation is delicate. Surstan's preparations seem to be almost complete. What news have you? Have you made any progress?
I have. I've
I?
been in the room where the crystal
Oh,
ball
right,
is
yes, I
hidden.
have.
I've found it.
Indeed?
Yes, it's behind the labyrinth, hewn deep into the rock.
Well, what did you see? What does Surstan do there?
I think he uses the crystal ball to look into the future. Or the past.
How do you know? What did you see?
I saw Stonehenge, but nothing was moving there. I think to use the ball, you'd have to understand the apparatus standing there. The one with the movable beads.
The movable beads. What movable beads? What do they look like?
Like those over there.
Ah, you mean the calendar.
Oh, it's a calendar. I mean, that thing's a
That
calendar.
thing's a calendar?
Yes.
Is it set to today's date?
Yes, of course. According to our system. To the day. Exactly.
But the one I found had far more options than this one.
Then I cannot help you. Surstan must have extended our calendar system.
Wasn't the ritual in how many days?
Is there a set time for the ritual to take place?
The ritual must take place on a certain day, at a certain hour. The power can only be transferred under certain constellations of the moon and the stars.
And when is that?
The constellation under which the ritual must be performed
2 days.
is due in 2 days, at the 6th hour after nightfall, precisely.
Days. 6th hour. Fall. Oh, yes, I did, Cthulhu, and it wasn't too difficult. It was just tedious to write down the solution to every door. Well, why don't you come to the room
Maybe
with me?
we'll find the solution together. Why don't you come with me to the room where the crystal ball is? Then I'll show you.
I cannot come with you. I have
Why?
certain tasks to perform in the monastery. Surstan will become suspicious if I disappear for too long.
I may have an idea. I
may
don't.
have
Well,
an
actually,
idea.
I kind
I'll
of do.
take another good look around.
You
How
do
doing,
that.
Cookie?
If you find out how Surstan is planning to perform his ritual, we may be able to prevent it.
All right. I think that told me that this is part of the solution. But not entirely sure. How many does this one have? That has 3. 14. That one has 14 rungs. That one has 6. 4. 8. Guess we're gonna have to go down and figure out which ones of these correspond to the other type of calendar downstairs. Doing okay? How are you? I'm doing pretty fine. Had a pretty good Easter Sunday. And now that I wasn't feeling too tired yet, I decided that might as well finish Mystery of the Druids today. Alright, so now let's go back here, then close the door to open the eye. Alright, I think I know what this means. The broken thing would look into the past, and the working thing looks into the future. Makes sense, I think. Because the broken thing had the sprout. So we cannot look into the past because, well, it's broken. And yes, and happy Easter to you as well, Cookie and everyone. Well, yeah, I don't think I'll finish it today because there's like 6 minutes.
Run, coward.
How you doing, Shan? Alright. That's that. Okay, so they're these lower ones. Alright, so this should be today's date. But then comes the question... Yeah, it's intact. Which ones are the days? Because I'm gonna have to move the days 2 steps forward. Problem... I don't know which one of these are days. They're probably either this one or this one, so let's try first this. 2 forward.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, that date it's already broken. Now he could have explained me how the calendar works. What if I move that? Could that be... I think that is. That swaps between day and night, I think. So maybe this is ours then. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's 12. Thurston didn't say shit. He said, I don't know then. Must have modified the system.
What was that? It must have been the ritual. That's what's going to happen. I must tell Maglor at once.
Who needs anyone's help? Alright, Thurston, that's the great voice acting guy. Yeah, so, we have gained much knowledge now. We know that in 2 days, when the ritual is supposed to happen, the ritual happens. That was, good information. But did you just steal the calendar? Oh, why? Why not? I wish I could. That would probably help us a lot in the long run. Okay, now the fuckface is gone. Where was his room again? Oh great, where is he now?
Maglor!
There you are. I have been looking for you everywhere.
Maglor! I figured it out. The apparatus with the movable beads in the room where the crystal ball is hidden really is a calendar. It works just like the one in the assembly chamber, but with an additional day and night cycle and an hour schedule. I entered the time of the ritual, and Serstan appeared in the crystal ball.
What was he doing?
He was holding a staff decorated with runes, which suddenly began to glow. Then he picked up a golden sickle.
A staff. He used a bewitched staff to summon the power. If we find that staff, Thurston will not be able to perform his ritual.
Where could he be keeping it? I've searched the whole monastery and found nothing.
The temples. We must go to the temples.
How do we get there? I haven't seen any exit.
The Christian monks built this monastery in such a way that it is only accessible through a secret tunnel. Thurston uses that to his advantage, as it allows him to control us. Anyone wishing to leave the monastery is blindfolded and guided by Thurston himself. Nobody can leave here without Thurston.
Where are they? Bring them to me!
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Oh yes, I
Out
did.
there! I think I heard Thurston's voice. He's looking for us.
Damn it, that's all we need. Lock the door, and then let's get the hell out of here.
Ow. Aglor, I figured it out. The calendar is a calendar. Are those the
I need to
temples
get
then?
closer. I can see buildings. I wonder.
Can I grapple with the bedsheet thing? I can crash the game though. Fuck. Grapple? Not silly enough? Probably not. Game is very good at giving me hints, though. Cannot use things on the windows. Can I cover... Hey, I got an idea. Let's cover Maglor and say that he's a ghost. Or then not. But again here,
An empty plate. A table.
again,
A table. It's rather bulky. A stool.
something with the table.
A table.
Let's cover the table with the tablecloth and hide under it. You're not actually doing that, are you? What? Of course, I needed a hole so we can put Maglor in it. Come on, wear this. I've made you a ghost costume.
How do we get out now?
I don't know.
Open up, traitors!
The door won't hold him up for very long.
Yeah, except probably hours, as I try to figure this shit out.
A yoke? I'm not putting my head into that, thank you very much. Not a good idea.
Why not?
It doesn't fit here. I can't see any connection there. There's no point in that.
I have to do something with this. That much is obvious. I just don't know what.
That doesn't work. No, better that won't help either.
I don't Thunderlane.
That's
Ghost
futile
costume with
as
one
well.
hole, guessing the hole isn't for his eyes. Oh, definitely not.
A yoke. I've seen one of these before. I'm not putting my head into that, thank you very much. I'm not putting my head into that, thank you very much.
I kind of feel like we're not gonna need most of these items anymore. They're just inventory junk. Now, I had an extremely stupid idea. And I don't want to try it, because if it works, I've officially lost any faith in the game. Problem with that cookie, there are no toilets. We do have some...
Right, let's get out of here.
But how?
With a
Here, with
parachute!
this parachute.
What's going on in there?
Well, come on, damn it.
We will fall to our death.
But we've got no alternative but to jump. Now hold on.
Where did you get the fucking strings?
Do you hear that? What is it?
It's a Stinger missile.
Maglor!
It's a Druid-seeking missile. And maybe that's the mystery of the Druids, Shan. Why the fuck did that work?
Phew. That was close.
Anyway, we've made progress. Well, not we. Maglor's dead.
There's a megalith.
Has the fire thing in it.
There's a megalith.
Yeah, Maglor's quite likely dead. This. The barbecue. Which, again, we cannot
I
examine.
should think up something else.
That's the symbol of Earth, I think that was. Water. Alright, so I'm gonna need to find some things to put in these things. Get Maglor's corpse, place it in here, cook him so we can eat, thus become immortal since we eat human flesh. Yeah, probably. Ooh, there's a key.
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't take anything from the... A door with a small lock.
I bet I know where the key is.
There's a hole in the top half of the...
Get fire in there. Yeah. Aha! Oh, that's fire. Sorry.
There's straw in it.
Yeah. Now, if only I had a lighter. Fortunately, I don't have anything to light it with, I guess. Now I do have a torch. The return of the fart basket. Now, there's plenty of fire around. But with what? Can we actually light it? Because, of course, we can't use the torches that are everywhere. We're probably gonna have to light it with some weird fucking contraption somewhere. Because using these fires that are everywhere now, that's too fucking simple, right? Yeah, that's a very possible solution, Shan. Look for Maglor's flaming ass.
A strange table. There are scratches in the wood. I can see strange rooms behind these walls.
Right, so there are some red walls.
A strange table. There are scratches in the wood. I should think about it again.
Alright, so whatever the solution is, it has to be these places, because those are the only places I can now enter.
There's a megalith. I can see the interior of the temple.
Nice of you. You have eyes. was eclipsed through the entrance, Shan. Halligan.
There's a megalith outside in front of the window. There's a megalith outside in front of the window.
Okay, I wonder...
There's a megalith outside in front of the window.
Now,
There's a megalith.
I know it's a megalith. That's
That
a
would be
spire.
stupid. No, not a chance.
Light the torch.
Torch.
Would you kindly light the torch? Very much appreciate that, Halligan. Just saying, I really would appreciate that. There is no window here. If there is.
There's a megalith outside in front of the window.
I need the key to open that one. I need to do something with either one or all of these things. Unless... There's a megalith outside the window? How should I have known that? So this key does not work here, and Halligan
Door with a
decides
small
to
lock.
not even say that it doesn't work. Probably because the game devs have likely thought, nah, nobody's gonna try it anyway.
More where that came from.
Probably.
Looks like you could put something in there. There's a megalith outside in front of... There's a hole in the top half of the ball.
Getting some French music there.
That won't help either. Not a good idea.
You'd complain, but it fits Halligan. A friend of him dies, doesn't even care. Yeah, it's... Why would he? Halligan. Fairly certain I know what I technically have to do here. I just don't know where to light the fucking torch in. I doubt that just using the torch here works. It's not lit, fam.
I don't want that.
Yeah. There's a megalith outside of the window, are you sure?
There's a megalith outside in front of the window.
Seems so. All right.
There's a megalith.
But is it outside of the window? Can't find any other rooms either.
I can see the interior of the temple.
That's the fire room. So
There's a megalith.
we can pretty definitively assume that all of these have the symbol of the corresponding room. What that does now that I have no idea. Oh, there's another screen. You know, if I was a normal person, I would use this to get some water. But, this is Halligan we're talking about. That's too easy. And normal.
A tree.
Oh, shit.
A tree.
Are you sure?
That's some sort of bush.
That's some sort of plant stuff. Nice subtitles, guys.
A tree. These are only nettles.
Hi.
Maglor, are you hurt?
He hit me in
That
the
timing.
back. You are on your own now.
Don't talk nonsense. You won't die.
I don't
Tell me how I can help you.
You are
Hope your
wasting
Easter's been
your
fine.
time.
Don't act the hero. What do I have to do?
There's mistletoe here in the forest.
Wanted to kiss you?
Could try that. It heals severe injuries. Go and look for it.
Mistletoe? What does that look like?
You will recognize it.
Okay. Don't give up. I'll be back in a second.
Will recognize it. Yeah. Injuries of the heart.
These are nettles.
Yeah, that's the
These
word.
are
I'm
nettles.
looking for.
I won't touch them with my bare hands. That won't feel different with gloves either.
Halligan refuses to touch them with bare hands. I have gloves. And then when I try to do it with the gloves, it says, no, that's not going to be any different with gloves either. You're sure?
That is no important evidence, I'm sure about that.
Now, what kind of a fucking...
You could hurt yourself with those. That doesn't work. There, that could be mistletoe.
There. Bloody hell. What is this game? That's what I've been asking myself the whole time, Vesilintu. What is this game? It's a very weird German point-and-click adventure called Mystery of the Druids.
I've got the mistletoe. What do I have to do now? Maglor? Maglor! Damn it!
Kiss me, Halligan. There goes the testicles in the mouth.
That's a top.
Well, you're more for a bottom, but... Well, I guess he's dead. Well, of course I'm gonna loot the dead guy. What is he good for now? He's just a corpse.
That's some sort of bush.
I now have a mistletoe and a top, and none of that helps. It didn't kill him. He was just in my party and got ganked by the boss. It's not my fault. I'm not the healer. Exactly, Chaos. Maglaw. Ugh. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Yeah. And yes, you know that you've played way too many adventure games when the first thing you think of when you get a top and you've seen a table with scratches is let's go spin a top on the table. And that it's a fucking solution. But it's not entirely the solution. Fuck did we end up? Okay, this is new.
Ah, they look like switches.
Please don't tell me it's one of these.
Nope, it doesn't work anymore. 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 Nope, it doesn't work anymore.
Okay.
Nope, it doesn't work anymore.
Welcome to Puzzles for Puzzles' sake because the game was too short. That sounds reasonable.
That's a top. That's a top. That's a top.
No, that's a table.
That's a top.
That's a table.
That's a top.
Table. Halligan, that's a table. The top is on the table, but the table is not a top. Unless you consider the tabletop a top.
There's nothing to be
In which
healed
case,
here.
yes it is.
Nope, it doesn't work anymore.
But when the character says again, I don't want to touch this with my bare
Nope.
hands.
It doesn't work anymore. Nope, it doesn't work anymore.
Okay. That's kind of how I feel like about my brain
Nope,
after playing
it
this
doesn't
game.
work anymore.
Brain, how is it doing?
Nope, it doesn't work anymore.
Exactly.
More where that came from.
Nope, it doesn't work anymore.
I can only press these 3. I have no idea what they do. There are also basically empty rooms. Does this have anything to do with that thing? How doing, Rastabaters? Ah, I think I know what it is. Don't know what that is.
That's
It's
a flint.
It's a flint.
No way.
That would have been too easy. Here. Ladle. I have a spoon.
A ladle. Looks like that won't work. That won't get me any further.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. Right.
A bladder. A bladder. A bladder.
A
bladder,
bubble in the
a bladder,
hoses.
A bladder. A bladder.
Is
a
that a
bladder,
literal German translation,
A
Chaos?
bladder. A bladder.
A bubble
a
in the
bladder,
hoses.
A bladder. A bladder. I can't take it. There seems to be some kind of invisible barrier over the bowl.
Of course. Of course there's an invisible
I
barrier.
can't take it. There seems to be some kind of
Shut the f...
A small shovel.
Alright. So now I just need to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get this one out, because there's an invisible barrier. And no clue
I
as
can't
to...
take it. A bladder. A bladder.
Clue as to what or where, because I can't see shit.
Think first, Brent. For some reason, I'm not able to get at it. There seems to be some kind of invisible barrier over the bowl. That's water.
There. Because I need some item to reach that.
That's a flint. That won't get... That's a flint.
You have 2 pieces of flint. What the fuck am I supposed to do with them?
There's no point. I don't want that.
But there's
For
an
some
invisible
reason,
barrier,
I
yeah.
can't
Because I'm
take
gonna
any
need
soil.
this one
There
to
seems
take
to be
it.
some kind of invisible barrier over the bowl.
Air with that. That's manure, probably. I did take this one, right? Another flint here. Yeah, it's druid shit. It's the finest in the land. Oh yeah. Halligan just knows how to suck something dry. Yes. Yes, he does, Shan. Alright. Now I have elemental things. That's fire. Now can I light the torch here? Perfect. Because of course I couldn't use any of the other fires I've seen around. That would have been too difficult. Then earth. Now let's dump the shit in here just so it gives a nice pleasant aroma all over the room. There, boop. Then to the next room. One. Water. They're not alien barbecues, they're just old-fashioned, you know, those globe barbecue things. Ball grill. Now, blow that, Halligan. There. I'll put a thing in everything. What next?
I can't.
Okay, that was not enough. Maybe. Yeah, I told you they are barbecues. I should have known to get that proper manure scent here. We need to heat it up. I've known that. One more. Yeah, probably after carrying all that around he does, Shan. I need to set fire on the fire. That makes sense, Shan. I shall do so. Oof. Pop goes the barrier. Yeah, so, I heard you like fire, so I put fire to your fire. So you could fire while you fire. How was your day today? How was Easter? It was pretty fine, I'd say. I changed the tires to my car. And now I'm playing Mystery of the Druids. I don't know which I enjoyed less. No, this is weird, but it's still fun because of that. It's not terribly good as an adventure game, but it's so fucking weird that I cannot stop. Okay, and don't tell me that I've missed these things from me. Fuck. Imagine doing paperwork on this game.
Outsider!
Next, I had to find some druid shit in order to do something on something in the past. Yeah, it's he's definitely not gonna be institutionalized after this one. Let's be completely honest. Oh yes, Halligan, you traveled to the past. We believe you very much. Yes, sir, very much so. Now, put on this nice white jacket. It's your new uniform. You've been promoted. Now we've got those plates. For more. The kleptomaniac Halligan strikes again, just stealing everything, even anything he can separate from the walls, he's just gonna take. That's how it rolls, baby. Here. Yes, Shan. There's a megalith inside of the window now, yes. You're absolutely correct. I'm at an I'm not entirely sure phase right now.
I'm not entirely sure.
Exactly, there's a dildo there. Middle of the room. Also, I've noticed I don't have the exact amount. I don't have 2 of each. I have 3 winds. The answer cannot be what I was thinking of. And holy shit, this is confusing trying to navigate. I do have 8 of them.
A stone plate. There's a symbol on it.
Right. Trying to think what could be the clue. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm trying to think of now about what could be the hint.
It won't work. Something is preventing me from taking the staff.
All right. Thinkity thinking. Let's go. Come on back in. No. Thinkity, 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 thinkering. Thinkity, thinkity, thinking. Now. So. Water one had wind. Wind one has water. Fire one has fire. The earth one should have wind as well, right? Now, the real question, which side should we count as the entrance? I'm gonna count the entrance the same way as in this chamber. Do that first. Alright. At least this one isn't super moon logic-y. It's, a lot of the puzzles in this game have been very much moon logic. But what I do have to say about the ones at the end, they at least haven't, well, except for the monastery. And the maze was not even hard, it was just tedious, Shan. From the way all of you described the maze, I was thinking, holy shit, that's gonna be some kind of weird fucking moon logic garbage that I have no fucking chance of actually solving myself. But, how you doing, Dragoon? Yes, I did. I did get past the maze. It was just writing down, because it was very well telegraphed where things can go. I mean, where you are. Very well telegraphed. So I just had to write shit down, and If by legit you mean that, I wrote down where the doors go until we got to the exit, then yes. I'm gonna look up those kinds of things from a walkthrough. Jesus Christ. Alright, so I should now be in the water room. Didn't even take too long, to be honest. It's not even that long. Unless you don't write them down. See the problem with that maze is if you're gonna try and remember it. That's when it's gonna be awful. If you're gonna try and remember where each thing goes, then you're fucked. Unless you have an extremely good memory. And I put this wrong. Unless you have a really, really, really great memory and you don't write them down, then you're...
It won't work. Something is preventing me from taking
Well,
the
it's
staff.
more than 10 bits, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably more than 10 bits. After all... 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 23, 24, 25, 30, 32, 40, 43, 47. There are 50 spots. Each spot having... potentially 18 solutions. Ugh. Right. Gotta retry this. I clearly was not correct. Then I messed up somewhere. Hi, Dim Brightman. What if the real mystery of the Druids is the human flesh we ate along the way? No, that's not really a mystery. That's more of a fascinating memory that we will forever cherish and never tell anyone unless we want to get into prison. Well, in that case, it's going to be even more than 10 bits, Shan. After all, one character is 1 bit, basically. Actually, sorry. ASCII terms. Oh, so you use a wrong term of bit. Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize you were using words wrong. I don't expect that from you, Shan. Use the psychological bit. Yes, like I said, you're using the word wrong. It's not my fault psychologists use words wrong. It's the psychologist's fault. Alright, so that was not the answer. I do have them in the right order here. But like I said, the problem is which is the entrance. Fire was right from the entrance. I'm gonna check just to make sure that I remember. Just to make sure that I wrote this correctly, because navigating this goddamn place is not nice. Just to make sure that I wrote things down correctly, just so I'm not going to be acting on faulty information. Right, so let's start here. Right of the door, I can already see that's fire. I can hear fire. And I can also hear that Dim Brightman, you are now visitors to the wonderful country of Total Real Finland, trademarked. I hope you'll enjoy your stay. Fire and fire. Now, left of this entrance, earth and wind. Now here, water and wind. That means that should be earth. Oh, yes. The next is wind and water. All right. Now let's instead see... Or actually, don't fucking tell me. Oh, crap. I just had a really fucking stupid idea, and it might actually be like that. Yeah, like count the turns. That'd be almost logical, so it can't be right. You might actually be correct, Chan. Still gonna try. Still gonna try, Shen. So if that would be correct, and if I counted correctly, which is very possible I didn't, that would be earth and wind. That would be water. Wind. Next one should be wind and water. Final should be fire and fire. No need to, Shen. For once, this game actually has some fucking logic. And I bet you're gonna say, but the devs didn't intend that to be the solution.
A wooden staff covered.
What are you doing?
Melanie!
Brent! He's going to kill me!
Let her go. She hasn't got anything to do with this. I came here on my own.
You have something that belongs to me. Give it to me, now!
Brent, do what he says! He's serious!
You heard what she said. She's absolutely right.
Brent, please!
No. When he has the staff, he'll kill us both. Listen, Sir Stan. I'll give you the staff on one condition. You must swear that nothing will happen to either Melanie or me afterwards.
Yeah.
What?
Trustworthy
That
person.
is your condition?
Swear
Are you a
on
fucking
your
idiot?
It doesn't mean anything to me whether you sad creatures live or die. If you really want to hear it, I swear it.
Honor. On your honor.
On my honor.
Okay.
Which I have none.
Now let Melanie go.
Give me the staff.
I'll put it down here as soon as you let her go. Come here, Melanie.
Now our fates will be sealed. The ritual may begin. But first, I will take care of you two.
But you promised.
You miserable fools. Ha! 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 Ha!
And like the sands through an hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Brent? Yes? Hey, we're still alive.
So it seems.
Where are we?
The bridges are ruined. We must be back in our own time.
My god, the ritual! We must get to Stonehenge immediately! Sinclair is going to complete the ritual! Come on, Melanie, we've got to try to stop him! Sinclair!
Mr. Halligan, have you come to witness our finest hour? Very well, my friend. You are most welcome to come and watch.
Damn it!
The time has come. Let us begin.
That's got enough air already. That won't get me any further. No, not a chance.
Throw
I
a
should
flint
think
at
up
them.
something else. That won't help either. I shouldn't light that. I shouldn't light that. I shouldn't light that. There's nothing to be healed. There's nothing to be healed here.
Your relationship.
It doesn't fit here.
Now that's what she said.
Not a good idea. It would have surprised me if it had worked like that. Of course, it can't work like... I can't do that. I thought it wouldn't work like that.
IXI or Xi. It's the scene of click everything on everything, I guess. Have a file.
It can't work like that. Looks like that won't work. Think first, Brent.
No, thinking is overrated.
I can't do that. That doesn't work.
Can't fingerprints.
Looks like that won't work.
Want some Halligan schnapps?
Not a good idea.
No Halligan schnapps.
That is no important evidence, I'm sure about. That
Let's
is no
suffocate
important evidence, I'm
Kill
sure about
those
that.
murderers dead!
That won't feel different. That won't feel different with
I
gloves
tried,
either.
Shen.
That doesn't work. Nothing's happening. That's futile. I can't see any connection there. I don't want... There's no point in that.
Don't bone her. No, that's been the whole point of the game to do that.
I'd rather think about it again. I don't want that. That doesn't... Looks like that won't work.
That's a shame. Throw scissors at them.
Brent!
Zerstan! The vow is broken! Melanie.
Have they gone now?
Yes. Yes, they've gone. Everything will be okay. Just lie still.
Brent.
You stabbed me, you son of a bitch!
Am I going to die?
Nonsense. You're going to be just fine. Just lie completely still. I'll go and get help.
Don't leave me. Brent. It's cold here. I'm so cold.
Melanie!
Don't worry, Melanie, I have mistletoe. It's magic! And now you have become a plant.
Melanie.
Brent, what did you do?
Well, first I stabbed you, and then I healed you.
Practiced a bit of magic, that's all.
Brent, I...
What the fuck? I think I just summed them up pretty well, Dragoon. Ah, that was wow. Not every German game is like that. I know, not every German game is quite as entertaining. Because I have tried the Simon the Sorcerer reboot, basically, from the new developers. I found those pretty boring. This one had character. Yeah, shit happened. Some of it made sense, most didn't. Well, that's it. Stabbed my girlfriend, basically. Who's apparently my girlfriend now, and I ate a human being. Traveled in time. Just stole scissors. Coins from the homeless. It's Halligan's life. We're watching the end credits, Shan. Don't be so impatient. Oh god, that was an experience. It was surreal and very what the fucky. I don't know how else to put it. Sometimes aggravating, but in its insanity, a thoroughly enjoyable playthrough. I'd say like that. Yeah, it would not have been my first thought to, you know, stab Melanie as a solution. Insane enough for Pagan now? Well, probably. Do you mean now? Maybe. Might not be a bad idea, actually.